Previously, we began our Southwest road trip starting out in Las Vegas, where we stopped along Route 66 and then spent the day in Grand Canyon National Park. In this video, we're continuing on that road trip to Petrified Forest National Park in Arizona. After stopping by the visitor center, we began our tour of the park. Petrified Forest National Park is great if you only have a few hours. At this park, you can stay on the main road and make some quick stops along the way to see most of the highlight attractions. Of course, Petrified Forest is famous for its namesake petrified wood that's been crystallized and preserved for over 200 million years, but it's also well known for its colorful mesas and archaeological wonders. As you continue south, you'll see a portion of historic Route 66, where a 1932 Studebaker shows where the section of the original route crosses the park, according to the park brochure. This portion of the famous road has been decommissioned for several decades, as I-40 now carries all of the traffic. Dried out Puerco River. Yeah, so excuse that really awful in the moment pronunciation. I believe it should be Puerco River. As you saw in that previous clip, it wasn't much of a river really at that point in time. However, when the prehistoric settlement of Puerco Pueblo was inhabited, the river provided a travel means to communities all along it. On the walk around these ruins, one highlight is the petroglyphs, dating back to around the year 1300 AD. I really want to know what some of these mean. Like, that one totally looks like a bird eating a little man. Alright, next stop is Newspaper Rock, which has over 650 petroglyphs. It's said that some are over 2,000 years old, which is so hard to even imagine. We now continue driving south through the Badlands, and soon we'll take a left turn to Blue Mesa, where we'll do a quick yet extremely rewarding hike. The Blue Mesa Trail is just under a mile, and takes about 30 minutes to walk the loop. It's mostly paved, but the ends are a little bit steep. There are many pieces of petrified wood scattered throughout this trail. There's actually a myth that if you take a piece of petrified wood with you, you would be cursed with bad luck. We spoke with one park ranger along this trail who definitely did not believe in this theory. However, I've seen some really interesting articles about people who've sent their stolen wood back to the park. I'll leave a link to one of those articles down below. Now we're headed out of the park and we'll start driving north towards Moab, Utah, which is about a 4.5-hour drive. To me, long drives out west often seem shorter than they actually are because you're constantly passing such interesting and diverse landscape. Where I'm from in the south, a lot of road trips, especially along the interstates, really only consist of trees for scenery. For a majority of the remainder of the drive in Arizona and southeastern Utah, we're driving through Navajo Nation. Here, we're driving through Monument Valley. All of the touristy things in the area were closed because Navajo Nation was on lockdown for the Rona. The place that we stopped was Forrest Gump Point. We took our best shots at reenacting the scene. I think I'm gonna go home now.
I think I'm gonna go home now.
And on that note, I think it's time to get back on the road again. Like and subscribe for the next video where we go to Arches National Park in Moab, Utah.